Hi, welcome to Beading. I'm Louise. Today we're going to make a Larimar leather bracelet. I hope you enjoy it. So to make this Larimar bracelet, we're going to need a 30cm length of 3mm leather, a ring connector, some crimp, Larimar chips, some crimp covers, a large trigger, a couple of ring beads, some 3mm round beads, some beading wire and some 0.6 silver plate wire. First we're going to loop the leather onto the ring connector. At first this might seem a bit stiff, but once you're wearing your bracelet it will soften up and take hold better. And then at the other end of the bracelet we're going to attach the leather onto a ring. Now I've given myself lots of extra leather here so I can hold onto it while I wire wrap the leather onto the ring. So we're going to take a length of silver plated wire and finding the length you want with your leather. This can be quite variable because when you do your chip portion of the bracelet you can make up there for the length you want for your bracelet. So just fold the leather back around the ring and we're going to start by just wrapping around the leather, keeping it nice and neat against each other. When that's wrapped around a good few times, you're going to take a pair of pliers and pull on either end just to tighten the wire. And then just snip off the ends. And then just push the very ends of the wire into the leather, making sure it's all nice and neat. And then the leather ends, we're just going to snip those off, like so. And that gives you the leather portion of your bracelet. Then onto the ring we're going to attach a length of beading wire. I'm just using a 0.018 at the moment. So I'm just going to attach that onto my ring. Add a crimp bead. Get the crimp into the right position. And I'm just going to flatten it because we're going to add a crimp cover later on. So then I'm just going to start adding the Larimar beads on and make sure that the first bead goes over the excess tail of the beading wire, and then I'm going to snip off what's left and then start threading on the silver plated spacer beads interspersed between the Larimar chips. Now Larimar is a really lovely stone, but it's pricey, and this is a really great way to get a Larimar bracelet that's affordable, because you're going to use a smaller amount of the stone, and these chips are just really lovely and a great colour. So just put your chips on with a bead, till you reach your desired length. Then when you're reaching the required length you want for your bracelet, you're going to add your trigger. Now the trigger we've got here is 19mm, so that's nearly 2 centimetres extra that you're adding on to the length of your bracelet, so just remember to give that some consideration. So I'm just going to put on a crimp. I'm going to go through the ring of the trigger, back through the crimp and through your last bead. Now we're going to pull this tight. Now when you're working with beading wire, you need to make sure there's enough give in your bracelet without it pulling too tight, because these are chips, they'll probably have a bit of give because they'll move around. So when I've got that to the right place, I'm just going to crimp, pull that up a bit further, crimp my crimp bead. I'm going to take off my excess wire. And that should connect onto this ring. Now I'm just going to neaten it up by adding a crimp cover at either side. Make sure they're firmly on either side. And there you have a very easy Larimar leather bracelet.